All right, let's learn about the SQL Like operator. This is useful for searching for names as well as substrings. Let's say we have some data around a number of Stanley Cups different people have. And then these days people spell their name in interesting ways. So we have Jessica, she has 4 Stanley Cups. We got Kaylee from the silent X, she has 17 cups. Steve with 8, and then poor JJ only has 2 Stanley Cups. So let's start with example 1. Let's say we want to find people with names that start with J. So let's have our usual select. Let's select everything from our cups data. And then we want to restrict this. So we have our where statement. We want to restrict it to names that are starting with a J. So we want J to be the first letter, and then anything can come after. So what we have is this percent sign, which means 0, 1, or more character follows a J. And this percent sign, we can also call it a wildcard. So again, we're selecting everything from cups, and we're restricting it to names that are like something that starts with a J and has 0, 1, or more things after that first letter. So what does this return? This should return Jessica as well as JJ, since both those names start with a J and they have anything after. And we're returning everything, so we have Jessica with 4 Stanleys and we have JJ with his 2 Stanleys. Let's do in another example. Let's say in this example, you remember someone has a silent X in their name. You can't remember if it's the beginning or the middle or the end that has the X. So let's look for names with an X somewhere. So let's have, again, our usual select. Let's select everything from our cups data. And then we have our restriction. So where name is like. So what do we want to put into our like operator? So again, I mentioned you're looking for someone with X, a silent X in their name. It could be beginning, middle, or end. So it's going to be X. And then you're not sure if it's the beginning or the middle or the end. So let's put some wildcards both before and after, which are these percent signs. And again, this percent means it could be nothing there. It could be one thing. It could be many things. So by putting it both before as well as after, you're saying, hey, the X can show up anywhere, even if it's the first or the last character or something in the middle. So what does this return? This will return Kaylee with the silent X, and she has 17 Stanleys. Oh, good for her. So those are 2 examples. If you want another example where you have looking for names that end with something, for example, let's see, example 3, let's say names ending with, let's just say X. We'll have the same select. Let's go ... where name is like. In this case, you know X is the very last letter, so we'll have the X at the end, and then anything can come before it. Cool. And then some extra topics. Remember, this percent sign means 0, 1, or more. If you only want one character, you can use this underscore. Other useful operators is lower to make everything lowercase, upper, make everything uppercase, and then regular expressions, which we'll cover in more advanced video. Cool. And that is SQL Like.